Here together at Mission Creek, baby.
Yeah, Mission Creek was founded on the tenets of being a music and a literature festival. And so really just wanted to celebrate independent voices in the music world and all of the awesome writers and books coming out on the indie scene. And I think it's still that. And it's hopefully there to attract people who are involved in that, whether they're up and coming bands or writers who are just cutting their teeth or have just been indie for their whole lives. As well as kind of like wider audiences, trying to open a door to like bring them in to like be like, hey, just like maybe you've never heard of this band before, but just check them out, see what happens. Maybe you love it, maybe you hate it, but it's just like part of that journey, and just trying to like turn people on to like just even checking something out that they might not have seen before. Like one of our goals is that every single kind of person who lives in Iowa City, across like age, like interests, race, ethnicity, just socioeconomic background, like everyone can just find a reason to be in here and have like a really good, amazing time, and that hopefully the time that they have in here just like reinforces their happiness about being here or helps make them happier being here. So obviously I think Mitski will be like a pretty big draw, but she's just been like herself, like really like her own kind of aesthetic qualities. She doesn't like bend to anything. It's just like Mitski's Mitski. So I think she's like super representative of the vibe of the festival. And this band, Good Morning Midnight, is going to be playing with her. That's based out of Iowa City. So it's cool to have like that pairing, like Mitski coming from Brooklyn and then, Good Morning Midnight being from here. So
Good Morning Midnight started around 3 or 4 years ago as my solo project. We're performing at the Mitski and Jason show, and I feel excited and nervous about it. The sound, a lot of people compare it to like 90s bands like Dinosaur Jr. and Yo La Tengo. So one thing that I like about Good Morning Midnight is we can fit in a lot of different contexts. So we've played a lot of like basement house shows, we've played small bars, and then we are about to play the Englert.
Yeah, I think we try to do our best to place artists in the right venues so that we can create the best experience for the artist and the audience. And so we just think really deeply about that as we're kind of doing the scheduling and the placement of bands and writers and things like that. And at the same time, I think we also want to surprise people a little bit about what can happen inside of a venue. I think we definitely push people's expectations of the Englert. Sometimes we'll have like really like avant-garde like electronic stuff in the Englert, and people are like, whoa, like I did like that's not what I was expecting when I came in through the doors. And Gabe's, of course, is just like the classic rock and roll club. So we put all sorts of things in there, from rock to rap music to folks doing more electronic stuff. So
I'm really proud of the people that put it on. They really built it up into this cool thing.
Sure have.
And so bringing this newer band in is really fun. And
I mean, for me, obviously, this is a hometown festival. This is my home base. That's where I've been based for most of my career. So for me, it's more than anything a chance to play with my buddies in this band that I really enjoy playing with.
We really want the focus to be tight so that even if, like maybe like you've got the busiest week of your year, and you're like, I can only make it to one show at one time at Mission Creek this year, we want each one of those events to be perfect so that, people can hopefully have a life-changing experience, if not many.